Let me say something that most people don't realize. Sometimes you're not lazy. Sometimes you're not undisciplined. Sometimes your nervous system is overloaded. And when your body is stuck in constant stress, progress becomes almost impossible. Most people think results come down to one thing: work harder, push harder, do more. But what they don't understand is how the body actually works. Your nervous system controls everything: your energy, your focus, your recovery, your hormones, even your ability to stay disciplined. When the body is calm and balanced, you think clearly, you make better decisions, you stay consistent, you follow your standards. But when the body is stuck in stress, your brain goes into survival mode: fight, flight, or freeze. Wrap your mind around that. And in that state, your body isn't focused on growth anymore. It's focused on survival. And that's why some people feel exhausted all the time. A lot, actually. That's why motivation disappears. That's why discipline feels so hard. It's not always a mindset issue. And you know, I preach that. Sometimes it's a stress issue. Too much stress, too little recovery, too much stimulation, too little stillness, and eventually the system gets overwhelmed. Think about it. Constant phone notifications, constant pressure, poor sleep, too much caffeine, too little movement, too much noise. And over time, your nervous system stays switched on. And when that happens, your body struggles to recover. Your mind struggles to focus. Your discipline begins to slip. Now, this is where most people make a mistake. They think the solution is to push even harder. More workouts, more pressure, more expectations. But sometimes the real solution is regulation, calming the system, resetting the body, creating space to recover. This is why structure matters. That is why standards matters. And that is why systems matter. I hope you all are getting this all in. Because when your life is chaotic, your nervous system stays chaotic. But when your life has structure, your body begins to calm down. And that's when I teach the 3S system. Select, schedule, score. And another one, protect. Select one standard, schedule it daily, score it nightly, and protect it from negotiation. Stop negotiating with yourself. Simple structure helps regulate the mind, and when the mind calms down, discipline becomes easier. Focus becomes clearer, and progress becomes possible. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. You need to stabilize your system. One standard, one schedule, one consistent action each day. That's how confidence rebuilds. That's how the nervous system settles. And that's how results finally start showing up. Look, you're not broken. You're overloaded. And overload can be corrected. Lower the noise. Raise your standards. Follow your system. If this message resonates with you, type reset in the comments. Because sometimes progress doesn't start with pushing harder. Sometimes it starts with resetting the system. And that's when I tell you all, you got to get out of the rut that you put yourself in. You got to be in that point where you just making sure you get the job done. And that's when you hear me say, and I say to you often, it's powerful, and listen to this thing about the nervous system, because this is real. If you don't calm down, listen to my 3S system, your nervous system is going to stay overloaded. And it is not going to matter what you do. It's not going to matter you eat the best meal, you get the best workout. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Results will not come. Now you gotta put all this into perspective, because when I tell you, help me help you, this is where it all comes together. And then we have to I have to tell you, so this stays stuck, and have you in a position where you can be successful, whether it's losing weight, whether it's having a better mindset, whether it's following the 3S system. Schedule it. You got to schedule yourself to have a plan. And what you do is you set the goal, you schedule the goal, you score at nightly when you say, I did it. I accomplished it. How much better can you get than that? I've been saying this for a long time. I've been doing my research, and I'm telling you, when the nervous system is overloaded, you think you can take stress, you think you can do it all, you try to tell yourself, I have this, I got this, when you really don't. So I'm going to end with this right here, and I want you guys to really listen when I tell you this. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? Make yourself a priority. And until next time, mindset, now or never.